On Earth, it is estimated that there is an earthquake every 30 seconds, but the vast majority of those are too weak to be perceptible without very sensitive equipment. Large earthquakes 6 and up on the Richter scale happen over 100 times a year, through not always in densely inhabited regions. Try this little experiment. Break a block of foam rubber in half. Put the pieces on a smooth table. Put the rough edges of foam rubber pieces together. While pushing the two pieces together lightly, one piece away from the tabletop, see how they stick. Keep pushing and pulling smoothly. Soon a little bit foam of rubber along the crack will break and two pieces will suddenly slip past each other. That sudden breaking of the foam rubber in the earthquake. That's just what happens along a strike slip fault. Magnitude and intensity measures different characteristics. The surface of the earth is constantly affected by tectonic forces, and in certain places, the pressure accumulates enough to make the crust bend slightly. But because rock is very rigid, this stress eventually makes it snap back into new position, releasing massive amounts of energy. This sudden movement called seismic waves vary widely in severity, from bubbling the water in your glass to the complete destruction of whole cities. Earthquakes are related to most earthquakes directly beneath a volcano are caused by the movement of magma. The magma exerts pressure on the rocks until it cracks the rocks. Then the magma squirts into the crack and starts building pressure again. Every time the rock cracks, it makes a small earthquake. The high seismicity of such regions is caused by collisions of tectonic plates. When these plates move past each other to cause large earthquakes, which tilt, offset, or displace large areas of the ocean floor from a few kilometers to as much as 1,000 kilometers or more. The sudden vertical displacements over such large areas disturb the ocean surface, displace water, and generate destructive tsunami waves. Magnitude measures the earth released at the source of the earthquake. Magnitude is determined from measurements on seismograph. Intensity measures the strength of shaking produced by the earthquake at a certain location. Intensity is determined from effects on people, human structure, and natural. A seismogram is a graph output by a seismograph. It is a recorder of the ground motion at a measuring station as a function of time. The energy measured in a seismogram may result from an earthquake or from some other sources. Earthquake sustainable building construction. The baseline theory. The idea that buildings can be protected from the damaging effects of earthquakes by using some type of support that uncouples it from the ground in an appealing one. And many mechanisms have been invented over the past centuries to produce this result. Several of these ideas have proposed using rollers, layers of sand, or similar material that would allow a building to slide, and some examples have been built. Mexico City have been built on rollers. The five-star school. And there is at least one building in PR China with a sand layer between the foundation and the building, specifically intended to let it slide in the event of an